starting off with some very sad and rather frustrating news. This past Saturday night, Ministry guitarist Mike Scaccia died after collapsing on stage during a show in Texas. The show was actually being held to celebrate the 50th birthday of rigor mortis singer Bruce Corbett, and early reports suggest that Scaccia had a heart attack that was triggered by a seizure, which was brought on by strobe lights in the venue that Scaccia had asked repeatedly to be turned off. As one of the most unique guitarists in all of music history, he will be missed by fans all across the globe. Switching over to some rather strange news, Pharrell Williams this week said that the new Miley Cyrus record will be, quote, nowhere near what you think. The producer has clearly fallen on hard times since he's taking such laughable work, but to be honest, if this album is anything more than complete garbage, he will be right. Adding to the odd news from this past week, Nas is being sued for $10 million by a concert promoter who claims, and I'm not kidding here, that the rapper was responsible for his kidnapping in Angola earlier this year. Nas did cause quite a stir when he failed to show up for the New Year's Eve concert in 2011 in that country, though he still did take the $300,000 prepayment for the gig he never played. In the aftermath, the promoter in question claims that he was kidnapped by local crime lords who were holding him for ransom until they got their money back. Nas's camp has yet to respond to these claims, and it just adds to the rather difficult year the MC had this year. And in what was nothing more than an inevitability, concert promoters have finally announced that the 2013 Sonospheres Festival will not happen. After canceling the 2012 incarnation only weeks before it was supposed to happen, the promoters of the heavy metal festival were doing all they could to rebuild their reputation and build a massive amount of hype around a 2013 happening. Citing an apparent ability to get headliners of a proper caliber, I think it's safe to say that Sonosphere is officially done. Finally, adding herself to the long list of musicians who simply can't hear enough of themselves or see enough of themselves, Lady Gaga announced this week that she is in fact doing a documentary about herself. The sometime singer, whose forthcoming album will most likely get pushed back a few times, has said that she's gonna make a full documentary about herself and the record in question. I'm sure there's some empty shelf space next to Katy Perry's movie that's just begging for her film to be put there. So that's the news for this week. If you want to stay up to date on the latest music news in 2013, make sure you follow me at facebook.com/thedailyguru, as this segment is going away in 2013, but I'll be updating the music news on that site every single day. And be sure to check back here every day for all the music news, reviews, and knowledge you'll ever need.